Imagine seeing something vital suddenly become much cheaper, yet the problem it solves seems to deepen. For those who notice the subtle shifts in everyday economics, Japan's rice market is presenting just such a paradox. What was once a concern over shortage has dramatically flipped, leaving an unexpected surplus. But this isn't simply good news for consumers, as the true struggle lies deeper, impacting those who bring this staple to our tables.
In Fukuoka City's Sawara Ward, a local drugstore named Cosmos reveals the immediate impact. Shelves are stocked with domestic rice, now selling for significantly less. A 5-kilogram bag of popular varieties like Yumetsukushi and Hino-Hikari hovers around 3,500 yen, a noticeable drop of 10 to 20% compared to prices just last January. It's a stark contrast for shoppers, but the question remains, why this sudden change?
This price shift isn't accidental. A representative from Cosmos, Hakiwa Toshiaki, explains that their purchase costs have decreased because wholesalers are actively trying to clear their stock of 2025 harvest rice. This urgency from the distribution side is directly translating into lower prices on the retail floor, even leading to a significant 1.5-fold increase in sales since February. Yet, this surge in sales masks a larger underlying issue.
The scale of this situation becomes clear when looking at national figures. The Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries reported that by the end of March, Japan's private rice inventory reached 2.77 million tons. This figure represents an increase of 970,000 tons over the previous year, marking the highest level seen in recent memory. Such a substantial surplus hints at a systemic imbalance, far beyond temporary market adjustments.
For many consumers, the price drop is a welcome relief. Some express delight at buying rice for around 3,000 yen, a significant saving from the 5,000 yen they once paid. Yet others still feel the pinch, noting that while 3,000 yen now feels affordable, they remember a time when rice was routinely available for under 2,000 yen. It's a subtle but important detail, revealing how perceived value shifts in uncertain times.
Despite rice becoming more accessible, a deeper trend is emerging: declining consumption. The average person's monthly rice intake last fiscal year dropped to 4,435 grams, the lowest level since 2018. This 6% reduction, equivalent to about 4.4 bowls of rice per person each month, suggests a broader shift in dietary patterns. It seems that prolonged periods of high prices pushed many to explore alternatives like bread and pasta, and that habit is proving hard to reverse.
For dedicated rice producers like Yamana Kia, who runs small farmer Kamataka in Yukuhashi City, Fukuoka Prefecture, this situation brings immense anxiety. As she prepares for the June planting, she clearly understands the market's fundamental law. When supply outweighs demand, prices will inevitably fall. It's a harsh reality that complicates every aspect of her careful craft.
Adding to the pressure is the relentless rise in production costs. Unstable global events continue to drive up prices for essential agricultural materials like fuel and fertilizer. Farmers are caught in a difficult squeeze. Their input costs are increasing, while the value of their output faces downward pressure. It forces producers like Yamana to consider more than just traditional farming methods.
In response to these daunting challenges, Yamana Ki is pioneering new solutions. She's not just growing rice, she's developing new rice-based products. Her focus remains on quality, aspiring to find a balance where both fair pricing and the cultural value of rice can coexist. This approach shows a quiet determination to adopt, rather than simply concede.
One of her innovations is 0-second rice couscous, a product designed for convenience. Made from her carefully cultivated rice, it bypasses the need for washing or cooking. It can be sprinkled directly onto salads, or, with the addition of hot water, transforms into a porridge-like texture. This isn't just a new product, it's a statement about evolving the role of rice in modern kitchens.
Yamana understands that many farmers feel the instability of rice prices and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Her work on new products is a conscious effort to forge a new path, creating a sustainable model for farming in a rapidly shifting environment.
It's a quiet act of leadership, demonstrating that even traditional industries must embrace transformation. The environment surrounding rice has dramatically transformed in just a few years. This story of surplus, falling prices, and declining consumption isn't unique to Fukuoka. It's a reflection of broader economic and cultural shifts. Understanding how producers and markets adapt to such rapid changes offers insight into the resilience required across many industries. Observing these patterns help us see how even the most fundamental parts of our lives are constantly evolving.